Once a stairless haven of calm and peace, but now the humble bungalow is on the brink of extinction. In 1990, 11% of all new homes were single-storey. Now it's just 1%, stopping thousands of so-called last-time buyers from ground floor downsizing. Someone got in touch to say, where does the word bungalow come from? Because it's such an odd word. It actually comes from the word meaning Bengali, because it was in the British Empire. They were built in Bengal in the 18th century. And so those very small, low-lying houses were called bungalows, as in of Bengal. There you go. Bit of etymology for you. Always worth having in the morning. Let's talk about the issue, though. Paula Higgins is the Chief Executive of the HomeOwners Alliance. Paula, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
This is so interesting. We talked about this with the Housing Minister, actually. But why have bungalows gone from being a pretty big feature of the UK building market to almost being non-existent?
Well, there's a number of reasons for this, of course. The National Planning Policy Framework does actually encourage higher density housing, so that makes sense. But also, bungalows are actually quite expensive to build. You can actually squeeze 2 or 3 other houses on it, so it's better for developers. And developers tend to be building more, maybe retirement flats. But really, what the essence of the story is that we're not doing enough for older homeowners. We're not giving them the choices to move. And we see that 1.2 million of them are stuck who wanted to move in the last 2 years, and they're not moving.
So if we built more bungalows now, there could be more downsizing and then more bigger houses re-enter the market to give housing stock for families.
Most definitely. So we found that, people who were looking at buying bungalows, they found that they're too expensive. There's actually a bungalow premium. So you pay more for a bungalow. So people will rightly think, well, actually, I'm not going to free up money for downsizing. It's going to cost more. I might as well stay in my big house. I want my garden. And they'll stay put.
Why are bungalows more expensive?
Because of demand. We haven't been building enough. So in 2024, only 1,280 were registered to be built, really. So we don't know actually how many have actually been built. So that's not a lot across the country. So the demand is there, but the supply isn't, which is why the prices are high.
So there's not a question that they're naff, because Kate and I were talking about maybe they need a bit of a rebrand, because a lot of our listeners get in touch. Some love them, some feel that it's almost an admission that you've got to a certain stage in your life and they want to fight against the dying of the light, as it were. Are they naff, or do they have a proper brand, do you think?
Well, we do think that it is like 38% of older homeowners prefer a bungalow, but that's not the case for younger homeowners, really. So maybe if we sort of Californiaize the bungalow and make it all cool and interior design, maybe it won't be so naff.
Yeah, call them condos or something. Yeah, giving them a snappy name better than bungalow.
Yes. Let's work on that.
Yeah, okay, we're going to try and crowdsource that over there, to rebrand bungalows. Could the government do more? Because the Housing Minister told us they want to do more to encourage downsizing. Would it be something like, changing stamp duty if you're moving to a smaller place or something like that? Is there a way of incentivising downsizing?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, the main reasons why people aren't moving is also because of the stress of moving, and also they want to be close to their neighbours and family. But we've always constantly campaigned to, get rid of stamp duty for anyone buying a home to live in. And stamp duty is a big cause of reason why people won't be downsizing as well. The stress of moving, it's very complicated. It takes a long time. If we can kind of streamline the home buying and selling system, that would also help and encourage people to move. Yeah. And we just want them to move to where they want to be. We're not really, forcing people to move if they don't want to. But I think generally people would like to be in the right sized houses for them.
Great stuff, Paula. Good to speak to you. Thank you so much for joining us. That's Paula Higgins, the Chief Executive of the HomeOwners Alliance. And look,